There is nothing quite like sitting down to a good mystery movie to get the blood pumping. Nothing beats a good mystery movie that has all the key ingredients of a nail-biting thriller. Intense psychological suspense, an unexpected plot twist, and of course, the perpetually flawed main character. So here I round up 5 mystery dramas for your viewing pleasure. Incendies is a Canadian mystery drama story about a mother's last wish to send her twins, Jean and Simon, on a journey to the Middle East in the search of their tangled roots. Adapted from Wajdi Mawad's acclaimed play, Incendies tells the powerful and moving tale of 2 young adults' journey to the core of deep-rooted hatred, never-ending war, and enduring love. I don't think this is some feel-good flick, because it shows the reality of life in wartime in the Mideast. The ruthless, bloody, sectarian violence is made intimate in the worst way, or best way cinematically. You hate it and you feel it. This is the huge strength of the movie, giving light to the dilemmas of ordinary people trying to survive literally the mayhem. Ugly is an Indian thriller mystery. The film portrays the kidnapping of a little girl of 10 who is out with her father for the day. Her parents are divorced and her stepfather, a cop, steps in for the investigation. The suicidal mother has an axe to grind with both her ex-husband and her current husband. As the investigation proceeds, the characters are placed in sordid scenarios that reveal their unsavory sides. The mind games between the both, the father in particular, lend the procedural its most gripping drama as everyone else is getting greedy and ugly, not caring about the kidnapped girl. It is rare to find Indian movies with such a good screenplay. The setting, the dialogue, the characters, all are perfect. There is a stroke of genius in Anurag Kashyap's direction, especially that 5-minute scene in the first half of the movie. It has no dialogues. There is hardly any action, but it will chill your bones. If you're somebody who doesn't know much about Indian films and has an image of people dancing on Bollywood music, you should watch this movie to think otherwise. Memories of Murder is a South Korean murder investigation film. In 1986, in the province of Cheonggi in South Korea, a second young and beautiful woman is found dead, raped and tied and gagged with her underwear. Detective Park Do-man and Detective Cho Yong-ko, 2 brutal and stupid local detectives without any technique, investigate the murder using brutality and torturing the suspects without any practical result. The detective Seo Tae-yeon from Seoul comes to the country to help the investigations and is convinced that a serial killer is killing the woman. When the third woman is found dead, in the same pattern, the detectives find leads of the assassin. A perfectly made detective film based on a real shocking murder case. This is a must-see Korean film for everybody, and this must be a real pull for those who love detective stories. Each and every frame is important as it adds value to the storyline. The ending is alluring, absolutely unpredictable and fascinating. Here, the director also achieved his goals in tempting the viewer. The Invisible Guest is a Spanish crime mystery film. A young businessman wakes up in a locked hotel room next to the body of his dead lover. He hires a prestigious lawyer to defend him, and over the course of one night, they work together to find out what happened. This is a movie where, when paying attention to every scene, the viewer is rewarded with meaningful and purposeful action and dialogue, not suspecting that all the while something is afoot. But what? That's why you stay tuned and glued to the screen, not wanting to miss out on what is being acted out or presented. Just when you think you have a reasonable explanation on what is and has taken place, a new fact enters in making you say what is going on in a good way. At that point, you are wholly committed and don't know that you have been captured and the movie now has you in its grasp. This is a quality entertainment. The Salesman is an Iranian mystery drama. Forced to leave their collapsing house, Rana and Ahmad, an Iranian couple who happen to be performers rehearsing for Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, rent a new apartment from one of their fellow performers. Unaware of the fact that the previous tenant had been a woman of ill repute having many clients, they settle down. By a nasty turn of events, one of the clients pays a visit to the apartment one night while Rana is alone at home taking a bath, and the aftermath turns the peaceful life of the couple upside down. This film quietly unfolds, taking its time. Not having any notion of the plot going in allowed me to sink into Farhadi's rhythm and sense of place and allowed his turns of story to take me by surprise. Eventually, the current reaches an incredibly charged, tense and emotional last act that never once falls into traditional narrative traps. The final few shots are masterfully simple and perfectly scripted. Don't miss a chance to watch this one. So these were the 5 mystery movies for this list. I'm going to pick other genres and other countries in my next list. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. I will see you guys in the next list. Till then, have a good one.